Hello everybody, this is Commander Strain and welcome back to Armoured Warfare. Today we're going to take a look at the new Type 90 Tier 7 Premium Japanese main battle tank that has been added to the game as part of a Black Friday Premium Vehicle package. Now unfortunately at the time of recording, this vehicle is only available in loot crates, and I really hope that those responsible for the marketing strategy of Armoured Warfare realise soon that loot crates are a terrible idea for this game and make this vehicle available in the My Loot store or in game for gold. I've only played a few games in the Type 90 and as an average player I'm nowhere an expert and I still have to get used to the quirks of the hydropneumatic suspension system, but I really like this tank a lot and in the hands of an expert I'm sure it's going to be quite deadly on the battlefields of Armoured Warfare. So the Type 90 came into service with the Japanese Self-Defense Forces back in 1991 and on the outside it looks vaguely like the German Leopard 2 main battle tank. Designed from the standpoint of self-defense, the Type 90 is an extremely mobile vehicle powered by a 1500 horsepower Mitsubishi diesel engine with a 70 km/h top speed and extremely nice agility. But what sets this vehicle out is the hydropneumatic suspension system that allows the vehicle to tilt forwards or backwards to improve its gun elevation and gun depression, as well as the ability to lower the suspension to reduce its overall silhouette. As you'll see from the footage, this suspension system will take a little getting used to, as you need to use the mouse to tilt the vehicle forwards or backwards, but if you get the time to make this work, it does allow you to take shots that other tanks can't, and I think a lot of people are going to enjoy that. Armed with a competitive licensed version of the Rheinmetall L44 smoothbore gun that is accurate and fast to aim, the Type 90 excels as a long-range support tank, able to use its good mobility to move around the battlefield and then use the hydropneumatic suspension to provide accurate fire supporting allies from medium to long ranges. Comparing the Type 90 against all the other Tier 7 premium main battle tanks, as well as against the Leopard 2, you can see the damage per minute value of 3,679 is not the best, and also the alpha damage is fairly low at 510, but the penetration is fairly competitive at 690mm, and only the Sabra, the M62000 and the Leopard 2 actually excel on it. Going on to the defensive capabilities of the tank, it's got a decent amount of hit points, 3,350, only the Challenger 1 has more. And again, the hull and turret front armour is quite competitive considering how mobile and agile this vehicle is at 650mm on the hull front and 780 on the turret front. And that's really good considering. Mobility is the highlight of the Type 90. As you can see, 70 km/h is the top speed. Only the T80U, the Object 187, the M60 and of course the Leopard 2 at 70 go at a greater or equal amount. But again, the actual 0 to 32 km/h speed is pretty damn good. Vehicle mass 50 tons and the hull traverse is a little bit low at 37.33 degrees per second, but of course you can improve that with retrofits and your commander. Looking at the utility aspects of the tank, camouflage is 15%. That's not too bad, and the view range on the move is 430, which easily is better than all of the other Tier 7 premium tanks. Looking at the targeting capabilities, it says 12 degrees of gun depression. It is really outstanding, and that dominates every other vehicle we're comparing it to, along with a maximum deviation of 0.095 degrees, and the aim time outstanding again. Only the M62000 and the Leopard 2 increasing that. Turret traverse is a little bit low at 39.38 degrees per second, but it's still better than the Challenger 1 and the M62000. But overall, the Type 90 is an excellent mid to long range sniping vehicle, and if you can use the hydropneumatic suspension system well, you can certainly get into some decent positions. So that's enough of me talking. Let's go and have a look at some gameplay footage. Okay, here we are. It's the Port Store map. It's a Tier 7 and Tier 8 game. So we get a chance really to put into use what this tank is, using mobility, getting into positions where we can support our team. There's some particularly nasty enemy vehicles on the opposing side. The Tier 8 Merkava 3 Baz do not want to be going up against that one, but we're going to have to see how we get on. Teams are fairly well balanced. There's a couple of scouts, a TD on either side, a good selection of some light tanks, tank destroyers and main battle tanks. So here I am. Moving up the centre of the port, and I'm going to turn left just here and get onto the outside. I'm aiming to get over towards, I don't know, somewhere near the G2, maybe F2 area, just to get into a position where we can support any of our vehicles heading up onto the roadway. As you can see, it's an encounter map, not a standard battle, so one centre cap circle that we all have to contest and defend. Now you can see most of my team. We've got a couple of the light tanks and one of the TDs that have come onto the 0-1-2 line, but most are pushing right the way through into the centre of the port area. And here I am just having a look at the hydropneumatic suspension system as I'm driving along, just to see how it is. This was my first PvP game in the Type 90. You can see there the suspension in its full load down position. So really, I'm not sure exactly how I want to make use of this hydropneumatic suspension in this point. For me, it was pretty much still an alien thing. I'd just kind of looked at it, tested it out there, but didn't really fully understand exactly what you can do with it. You can see our M1134 there, getting a couple of initial missile strikes in, and you can see there a T-72B3 over there in the smoke. So we're kind of just aiming over there at what we've got here. Just looking, and nothing there. So I kind of decide, am I going to push? I get spotted. There's the T-73B3. We get a shot in, only damage the track, and we take a shot in return from that T-72B3. So not a good initial trade against that Tier 8 main battle tank, premium main battle tank. You see some smoke on the top. You can see there's a Leopard 2A4 Revolution over there, and there's a Terminator over there as well. I took another hit from a Sprut SD as well, so not spotted him, but I think he's somewhere up on the hill. You can see our team have taken the lead. We have a 2-tank advantage at the moment. I really haven't done a lot. You can see the Merkava 3 Baz coming over. I try and get a shot into him. No real dice there, and just kind of pull back. The shell shattered on him. No real damage at all. Now I'm looking around just to see what's going on. We've got a little bit of an advantage here. And you can see the Merkava. I'm just trying to get a shot on him, but nothing there. So now I'm going to try and push forward a little bit here. Try and respot that T-72B3 and see what I can do. Again, I'm trying just to do my best to support. Get into a position where I can actually inflict damage without receiving too much damage. So we're kind of poking here, being a little bit frosty. And then our Type 99 heads over. You can see the T-72B3 over there. Now Type 99's gone to the right. I'm heading straight on. I want to try and get across to here. Just again, looking to my right to see what's going on. I can see the vehicles on the hill. And I know that T-72B3 is there. Now here I'm watching. I'm watching for him to fire. See him fire. I then push over, get a shot in, and we get a shot into the side of his hull. I think I used the hydropneumatic system just a little bit there, just to increase that gun depression. Now our Type 99 is coming in here, trying to get that kill. I'm just kind of waiting for the reload, and just checking to my right to see what's going on. The T-72B3 is down to 128 hit points, and we really used the hydropneumatic suspension here to get that shot in, kill the T-72B3. So nice, we got our kill on that Tier 8 premium main battle tank. Now rather than pushing on with the Type 99, I want to try and circle around a little bit to try and get the Type 90. So we're kind of pushing around there. Coming around this hill. I don't want to go into the cap circle. You see some of our team are capping. We've got a 4-tank lead. We want to kill all. I want to get more damage in. I want to try and make use of this. So I'm just going to try and use these little ridge lines. Nothing there. I can see the enemy vehicles up on the high area. I popped some smoke. Probably could have got away without popping it. But I thought, what the hell? We'll get some smoke popped and just push in here. I can see the enemy Type 90 over there. He's fired again, so I'm watching again to see when he fires. Get the first shot, another 483 damage. First shell into him. Nice bit of damage. We back up while we reload. I see him fire again, so we push forward. I can see then a T-80U on my team kind of fire over. That kind of makes me hold my shot, and I don't get a penetrating shell from that one, and the Type 90 escapes. Another shot aiming in there. Again, it shatters. And I just pull back again out the way. I don't really want to fully commit to trying to engage this Type 90. I see him firing again. I shot again there, and that should have gone through, but the angle meant it was a no penetration. He fires at me, I bounce, I fire back, damage his gun. Our T-80U and our Leopard 2A5 are kind of playing with it, and this is where I decide to say, sod it, I'm going ham. I fire, no effect. I kind of ram into him and get a little bit of damage done. I can see the Terminator Reaper on the top of the hill. I'm going to take a hit from now. I get a shot into the Type 90 there. I take a hit from an ATGM from a Terminator, and this is where I decide just to get behind this Type 90, and I take the Type 90 out. He kind of let me get into that position. So now I'm looking, we've got an unassailable lead, really, and I'm kind of pushing up and seeing where it is. I see an enemy vehicle to my left on the road line, so I'm just trying to see which is the best way to get up there. So I kind of push this way. I'm going to get caught out a little bit in a minute and take some Some damage there, really maybe map awareness of not seeing where they were last spotted. I don't know. But there you can see the Abrams comes round, gets the spot on me. I pop some smoke. It's not very effective. He gets a shot into me. I take a shot from the Leo 2 Revo as well. And I kind of get a shot back on the Abrams doing 508 damage. And I pull back. I needed to preserve my hit points. We're down to 301. I would have been a one-shot kill from... Although I had support from the T-80U there, I wanted to preserve my life and get into a position where I can support my team. He's down the last tank left, and he gets taken out. So we end up doing 2,873 damage. So let's take a look at the post-game results. I did 2,873 damage. I got 1 spot, 2 kills, and earned myself 2,592 base experience. I like this vehicle. I'm not the greatest Armoured Warfare player, and I know there are players out there that are going to say, well, you can do so much more damage in this vehicle, and yes, you can. I enjoy playing the vehicle. I'm going to enjoy learning how to use the pneumatic suspension system better, and hopefully enjoy it a lot more going forward. The only thing I don't like about this vehicle is how MyCom are actually distributing it. You have to buy a tier 7 loot crate to get it. I don't like loot crates. It's no secret. I dislike that style of monetization, and hopefully, as I said earlier, MyCom will get some different ideas about how to get these premium tanks out to us. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.